Hello, welcome to another SMITE video. So, today, hunters. I was going to make a hunter build, but unfortunately, I remembered that there's a lot of hunters, and some of them are completely different to each other, so that's going to take a while. And this is one of the different hunters that honestly is an outlier compared to pretty much everyone else. So you build her completely differently. That's Izanami. So, I made a video discussing Izanami and lifesteal. What I'm going to do is I will do a short summary now, why you should be building a certain way and why you should be building another way. So first of all, we need to understand how Izanami works. For every other hunter in the entire game, apart from Izanami, they have 100% scaling on their base attacks. Izanami does not have 100% scaling on base attacks. You can see that she has 75, 25. Cool. What this effectively means is she gets less lifesteal than every other hunter in the entire game. She takes more hits to get the lifesteal compared to every other hunter in the entire game. This means that this item is amazing on her. Why is it amazing? Well, first of all, you get 3 stats instead of just 2 on Devourer's Gauntlet. The attack speed is extremely useful given how she has very low base attack speed. She gets physical lifesteal. She also gets penetration, which means she does more damage, especially early game. Her passive is extremely strong as well. When it comes to this item, she gains free penetration. So she gains penetration on top of penetration. And when you're low health as well, you gain the passive of more additional lifesteal, which means early game and somewhat late game she is very hard to box because she basically steals more life from you, and she gets penetration for free, especially being at low health, which means she can basically box you better and she will kill you very, very quickly, especially when she has her steroid up. And she can kill you very, very quickly when she doesn't have her steroid up, so it's just mathematically better to just buy this item as opposed to Devious Gloves, Devourer's Gauntlet, whatever you want to call them, which take a while to get online. You don't get the full benefit from, and the passive is a bit meh, honestly. So, Izanami. How would you start off Izanami? Honestly, as of right now, I can see 2 starts being viable on her, depending on what you want to do. So, Death Knell at the moment is pretty much the only item you really want to buy on hunters. It's just amazing. It gives you great sustain. It has an amazing passive because of that sustain. It gives you health, it gives you power, it gives you everything you need. So the start basically is boots, and then you go into potions, and then that's it. And then you just rush boots. There you go, easy. The other start which you can do, which honestly does work, is to go into short bow, then you go into boots. You go short bow, you clear a couple waves, then you rush boots.
Death sentence.
This also works as well. After that, for Izanami, I normally go into Ichival. If you're playing against a physical hunter, it's amazing because it means they basically can't box you, especially if they don't buy this item. If you're playing against Magical ADC, you go into Silver Rush Pro and you basically do the same thing. Easy. Cool. Right, next after that you go into Lifesteal, in this case this means that Izanami has more attack speed, which means she can basically clear wave without using her abilities, but she can use one ability to clear wave and she can basically box people quite well. It's nice, cheap, it gives you a nice decent power spike. After that you literally then have a choice, and this depends on what you're playing against. So, if you're mainly focusing on the squishy mage, squishy assassin, and squishy hunter, then you really want to get executioner. If however they have a team of 4 guardians, you want to be looking at something like Quinn's, and then you go into Titan's Bane. So if not, you go executioner. The attack speed is amazing, you get physical power, you get protection shred, it synergizes really well with pretty much everything. If not, then you go into something like Quinn's, then you go into Titan's Bane. This will also help with shredding towers and objectives, which goes really, really well with your steroid. Now you can get away with just going executioner and you still have great objective push because of your steroid, so that's fine. if you decide to go Executioner, then you're probably going to be going the crit route. So crit-wise, you have a lot of options. First item on the list I would probably look at would be Poison Star. Poison Star is really, really strong. Really, really strong, but I wouldn't pick it up as my first crit. No. I would go Wind Demon. The reason why you pick up Wind Demon is because of this. Yeah, so why does Wind Demon work on Izanami so well? Well, for starters, your critical hits increase your attack speed and movement speed, which is really, really good. Combined with the fact that you then get crits, which then increases your attack speed, which means you have more chance to get crits, which means you can basically proc Wind Demon more. And you can see here, I only have 20% chance to get critical chances, and I'm critting for a while now. So Wind Demon is friggin' amazing on Izanami. You probably should be picking up this item. After that, you then decide to go into Poison Star. Poison Star Wind Demon is a very nasty combo that you probably should be aware of. So, why is it so good? Well, for starters, you get attack speed, movement speed on Wind Demon, which means you pop more crits. Poison Star, you then get Poison, which then reduces someone's damage output and slows them. So what this basically means is when you get a crit, you basically slow people and you basically just kill them. There's nothing they can really do. They can't really box you, and because you have itch for right now, they can't box you. Like, they lose damage, they're slowed, they're screwed. And then you have your steroid, which means you basically just insta kill them if you really want to. Late game, what you can do is you can sell this and you can get Malice. Whoops. Malice, which basically means that you do an insane amount of damage and you're very, very hard to kill. If you miss a couple of basic attacks, you still got the Malice proccing, which means you do more DPS. You have the higher crit chance, which means you're basically always going to be proccing the other two crit items, so it's just very, very good. Like, there's no way around that. It's very, very good. I know some people are going to be screaming and saying, why would you pick up Malice over Deathbringer? Because of how Izanami scales, Deathbringer isn't that good because you don't get the full benefit from it, which means Malice just out damages it. Like, the passive means that Malice basically is Deathbringer to Izanami. It's that simple. You can see in my custom build, currently I have Rage. That is because Rage used to be very good on Izanami, but then they changed it and that's terrible, so that's probably going to be removed. But yeah, this is how you normally build Izanami, in my opinion. You normally go the crit route and you normally do something like this. You can do the non-crit route if you really want to, but honestly I'm not a big fan of it just because of how strong Wind Demon and Poison Star with Malice is. It's just incredible. But if you wanted to do the non-crit route and more ability based, you can make it work. Honestly, you can. I wouldn't recommend it though, which you do something like this. Actually, yeah, you'd probably do something like this, honestly, if you wanted to go down that route. So 2 crit items instead of 3. I lied, you still buy crit. That's the other variation of it, especially if you're playing against a lot of tanks and a lot of people that build health. So there you go. You build Wind Demon, Malice, Poison Star, Profit on Izanami, and this item. And she can do really, really well with it. So, there's that. So, that's how you build Izanami and why you build her that way. She is the only hunter currently in the game that you want to be building that way, and that for that reason. There's no other hunter in the entire game that you want to be doing like that. But we will get to those soon. So, thank you for watching. See you again next time. Hopefully this has explained why you want to be building that on Izanami. Hopefully. I hope so. Basically, for hunters, for anyone who's curious and has gotten this far, power, attack speed, penetration, and lifesteal. Those are the ones you want. You mainly want attack speed and lifesteal and penetration. Power can sort of take a back seat. Well, it's not going to benefit you as much compared to attack speed. So, there you go. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. And, yeah. I don't claim to be the best player in the entire world, so take this with a grain of salt. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all of that fun stuff. And I'll see you later. Bye.